Hey Lake Tahoe, welcome back to the High Sierra Report on this Tuesday. And in the studio I have Therese Adams. She is the founding and operating owner of Adams and Hayes Law.
Correct.
Welcome to the show today, Therese.
Well, thank you, Linda. It's nice to be here.
Yeah, and you know, it's all about estate planning that you do. I know that you're so familiar with, and tell us a little bit about estate planning.
I'd be happy to, Linda. Estate planning is an area that affects all of us, your viewers, everyone, because the most important thing to remember about an estate plan is that it helps us not only when you're thinking about passing your estate on to someone, but when we're alive. Most people don't realize that only 20% of us will die with our boots on. The rest of us will be dependent on someone else. And so having an estate plan in order will allow you to name an agent to make those important healthcare decisions for you, or an agent to take care of your finances if you're not able. Like I said, over 80% of us as we age will grow dependent on someone else. So it's really important to have someone who's trustworthy to do that.
Right, and I know I have some notes in front of me, but I have an estate plan. And,
right.
And what age do you start really looking at doing something like this?
Well, in the United States, the average age is 60, believe it or not. But I did a sabbatical in the UK recently, a couple years ago, and the average age there, believe it or not, was 45.
Wow.
The reason for that is that they thought when children started to mature, it was important to have an estate plan in place. So to protect children, make sure there's guardianship provisions in place and those types of things. But in the US, usually about 60 is when people start to think, oh, I better have an estate plan in place. Right.
And I'm going to kind of wing this a little bit
That's
with you,
okay.
because I have my estate plan, but what if you've had an estate plan and you're not working with any law firm? What do you do with that? How do you work with that? I'm in that situation now.
Right. Well, I believe that people should have their professionals close by. In other words, local,
Yes.
whether you're dealing with an attorney,
Yes.
a CPA, financial advisor, because you want to be able to pick up that phone or walk
That's
in
right.
that office and speak to your professionals. We recommend that estate plans be reviewed at least once every 5 years.
Yes.
The reason for it is quite simple. One, there are changes in your own personal situation.
That's right.
There may be a change in the people you've named as an executor. There are often significant changes in the law that may affect your estate plan. So you're going to want to make sure that those changes are reflected in your current estate plan.
And the trends, what trends are trending now
Right.
in estate planning?
Well, as we all know, the demographics in the United States, we're aging. Okay?
Yes, exactly.
There's no question about that. And some of the biggest difficulties we encounter in the work we do is that people often have an estate plan, but it gets put in that bottom drawer or in the safe deposit box, and there it sits.
Right.
And it's not updated.
Right.
Sometimes this can cause serious problems for an executor or a successor trustee or someone you've named. Either that person's moved away, is no longer with us. And when these agents are not around, then we're looking at perhaps a court proceeding.
Well, I'm going to come to you. For more information, where do they go? Where do they find you?
Absolutely. Please visit our website at www.adamshayslaw.com.
Great. Well, Therese, thanks for being here today. Great, good information. I'm going to be contacting you today.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Linda.
Thank you. This is Linda Adkins. We'll be right back after this.